Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, friends. Can you believe we're into the holiday seasons? We are only days away from Hanukkah and Christmas, and of course, the turn of the season from autumn to winter. It's beginning to be a little bit cold. Days are here. I always call it the holy are, awaiting gifts and special treats, and adults are usually looking for deals. Sometimes we will break our loyalty to a brand or a store, really do, so that we can deal. And flash sales, but sales. And if you come from a very big family, and let's say you go eat during the holidays, you're not able to get paying. It's a huge deal. And in this economy, we're looking at, sometimes certain drinks can cost almost $10 now. So whether you're kind of naturally festive person or not, you likely have a good cup for your beverage. I have this little mug. It says Noel. I don't know if you could see it. And I've had it for years. I love it. It's no name brand, but I love when I come into my office in the morning just to see that word Noel. And I love green. It's kind of like a nature color, and I love nature. So this mug through every season has been like my primary mug. I mean, it's with me almost all the time. So even before the holy days began, you know, cups, mugs have been like all the rage, all the rage. Um, and you know, I'm thinking about like even in my families, one of them was just texting me, like they all have little things that they do or special mugs or things that they've gotten from grandparents and other family members. But recently, in the last, I would say a few years, like mugs and cups, and probably even with the rise of social media, because information gets out much quicker, have been to the point when there's some of them are so popular, like they're sold out before they even get in the stores. There are long lines. People fight, like they get into fights over a cup, a mug. So are they really that important? So let's talk about the Christmas cup. I've been loyal to like a certain brand of coffee since like 2005. And, and that relationship, and it's a relationship. I can tell you what street I was on, city, the month, like the time of day when I tasted that like sip of coffee. And I committed to that brand. Like it's truly a relationship. Even with the rise of every coffee shop, and I love a good cafe, but social media, people are always telling you millions of different combinations of drinks, and I have remained committed to this brand. And I'm not just a fan. Like I am truly faithful. When I go anywhere, if I'm going into a city, I check to see if they're there, like if they have a location there. So what would break that type of loyalty that I've had? The Christmas cup. And I got to tell you this little story. I heard about like another store that was doing a Christmas cup, and I didn't pay much attention to it until I saw one. I don't usually shop at that company, but once I saw that cup and it has like my favorite Christmas movie character on it, immediately I got up, went out, and bought a coffee that I would not pay for under any other circumstance, simply because I liked what I saw on that cup. I broke like 20 years of loyalty for a temporary cup that really doesn't have any benefits. It's not like a souvenir, it's a paper cup. And the question came to my mind, in this Christmas cup, what would I do? I mean, a refill. Do you want a refill? Like I was looking at it, holding it, and I'm thinking, it's so cute. And it's a Christmas cup, it's the festive season. And that question somehow came to my mind, do you want a refill? And in this season, we all have special traditions, like foods that we make, certain drinks are prepared. That's kind of important to the family, to the celebrations, even to the sacred observances. This is very much a refill season. People who don't normally, for example, go out to brunch, they will get together with their friends and do a brunch and, get refills and just have a good time. It's a festive time. So refilling is not just about the food or the drink. It's kind of that's how we help each other recharge and prepare for the new year. Because sometimes, that's when maybe a family has the time to really sit and enjoy some family time and some time with friends. And so it is definitely a refill season. And I'm not just talking about like drinks and food. And as I clutched my little Christmas cup, I started thinking about what would make any of us like break our faithfulness with something that is filled with benefits. For example, the company that I've been with for so long, and go with something that's just like a temporary thrill based on like an eternal, external attraction. And what if God showed up? Because we know that would be the eternal one. What if God showed up and offered to refill my Christmas cup forever with many drinks, like getting very expensive? Some drinks are almost $10. And forget about adding anything to it. You know, this would be like no small offer. If God stepped in and says, whatever cup you have in your hand right now, I want to refill it forever. I started thinking, like my Christmas cup, that little paper cup, it's not meant to handle refills. Like the cups I have from the company that I'm faithful to, some of them I've had for over a decade. They can handle hot, they can handle cold. I've had it through winter, I've had it summer, spring, every season. They've been tested and tried. They can take in a refill. However, like that Christmas cup, it's cute. I love the character on it, but it can't handle a refill. It cannot. And even if it could, the cup does not even contain what I truly desire. I did not like what was in it when I bought it. I just wanted the cup. I just thought it was cute. I wouldn't want a refill of what was in it. I would prefer to get that refill from the company that I'm in a relationship with. You see, I don't have that type of relationship with the one I was just attracted to based on its external beauty. Like I just liked the way it looked. I just have a temporary attraction. We may have forgotten that refills come with relationship. I know the world has changed from since when I was a kid, but refills were a big deal back then. You established a relationship with certain restaurants. There were a lot of little mom and pop restaurants, and when you went in, you got your little meal and you got your little cup. You can refill whenever you want to, no charge. And so with that company, I'm not just like a shopper passing by looking for something cute. I'm a member. I actually have a little card that says I started buying from them at a certain time. So I'm part of it and I get certain benefits. When I go in, whether I shop online or in person, they know I'm a member. I have a relationship. So I get benefits that people outside of that membership will never get. See, cups are all over scripture, from Old Testament to New Testament. One of the most known verses in scripture has to do with our cup being filled by the Lord. That's Psalm 23. The cupbearer was an extremely important royal position because what's in a cup could mean life or death, right? A cup could hold communion or consequences. It could hold wonder or wrath. It could hold amazement or agony. It could hold flourishing or famine. It could hold blessings or burdens. It could hold prosperity or adversity. Is your cup just a seasonal Christmas cup? Can it handle a refill? Is it clean inside? Is it already disintegrating? Is it sturdy? Does it just look really good? Or is it very well made? Is it just for a festive season or a particular occasion? Or can it handle any type of season or any type of, let's say, a beverage? Can it handle hot or cold? Or, can it handle, sweet or bitter? Or, can it handle something strong or something light? You know, your cup is like a ditch that you dig. It could be a drain or it could be a well. Both will have water at some point, but only one is good for consumption. The Christmas cup, think about it. Do you want to refill? Think about the cup that you have. Think about your life as a cup. What are you holding? If God stepped in today and said, I want to refill you, what would your answer be? Then carefully consider your cup. I have considered my cute Christmas cup, and I don't want a refill in it. I don't want a refill of what's already in it. I'm going back to my faithful relationship for my cup and my refill. How about you? I'm thinking about this verse in Psalm 116, actually verses 12 and 13. It says, what will I give to the Lord in return for all his benefits towards me? How can I repay him for his precious blessings? I will lift up the cup of salvation and call on the name of the Lord. That is what you need to consider today. I mean, really give it some thought. What type of cup are you holding as we get closer to the end of the year? Is it the type of cup that you would want to be refilled? Is it the type of cup that you can lift up in the name of the Lord? Think about that today and have a beautiful start of your holy days. Shalom, shalom. God bless you.